Hello everyone, welcome back. We are playing some more. This is now chapter 6. So this area here that we're going to enter will be story related and you cannot miss it. So once you go into this section, there will be a route going left or right. Right is the correct way and left is the wrong way. You want to head left. And you'll run straight into this scroll. From the starting location, now you want to leave this crypt. Once you have left, you now want to go directly above where you're standing. Be careful of the enemies. Then right next to this statue you'll find scroll number 2. Scroll number 3. So I want to apologise for the length of this one, but it's kind of confusing how to get there. So on your way through your story, you'll get to this section here where you'll find an air, element, wind, water and fire. So in theory we could have gone to the first element, but overall the fire one will take longer to get to. And that was the most confusing one for me to actually try and show you. So I actually started from the last scroll to make it less confusing. So we want to enter the fire element. And then we want to actually get into the main door. So shadow leap through that. Make sure you get your invisible ready because there will be some bad guys in here. But I have actually killed them all. Okay, where I'm running right now, this will be like an... Well, you have to disable the barrier here. Then you want to go upstairs. Once you've done that, you can now access this door here. Be careful of the patrolling enemies. And now you want to stay to the right hand side. In this room behind this element statue, you will find the scroll number 3. So now the next location will be the entrance of the fire element. And now we're going to leave it. Once we leave, we want to go to the right hand side. So we're going to head to, I believe it's the air. Because these elements are not very clear on what they are. I think it's air. But once you enter the air one, you want to stay to the left on the bottom. And just keep going around until you find a small opening. So that will be the small opening on the ground level we have to go through. So it's in the right area where the disabled barrier is from the outside. So you know you'll be in the right place when you see that barrier. Then in this little secret room you'll find your scroll number 4. So once you're leaving the next element that you've been in, I really can't remember if this is air or something else, but I believe it's air. Please correct me if I'm wrong. So once you're leaving, you want to stay to the right hand side and keep going right until you get to the next one. So once you get to this next element, I'm not even going to say what it is because I have no idea now. I completely lost track of which one's what. Anyway, once you enter the next section, the element room, if you just teleport to the top of this building right in the middle to where the disable the barrier is objective, you will find your next scroll. There we go. Once you've done that, now we want to leave the last element after you've finished the section off, and just make sure to keep on topping up your techniques. So like before, we're going to leave the room and go right. I know what this element is. This is the water. So this one, no, the previous one must be the wind, And then the next one before that should be air, so I think that's all correct, what I said. But anyway, once we enter the water, I know this is the water one, because this area has water everywhere. Once you've entered the main door, you want to stay to your left hand side. Stay in the shadows as much as you can, and then you want to go into the alcove you see, or the doorway. Once you've done that, go right and you'll see a water element, and right next to that you will find the scroll number 6. That is it for chapter 6.